There is still counting and then recounting to be done. The deadline for resolving election disputes at the state level isn't until December 8th. But in the shorter term, everyone is looking toward Monday, when the Trump administration has pledged multiple lawsuits in several states alleging illegal voting, mostly of the mail-in kind.
I haven't seen this kind of pent-up exhilaration over the removal of an incumbent president since Nixon.
As he marvels at the spontaneous celebrations in the streets of America, BZ political analyst Jon Keller wonders if President Trump's Saturday silence reflects a determination to press forward with court challenges of voter fraud, or some quiet time to reflect on reality.
Others around the president really have to go to him and say, you know, this is it. We got to get out. Or maybe he comes to that realization on his own. We'll find out soon enough.
There will certainly be recounts in some states triggered automatically, but most experts agree that Mr. Trump has no visible path to victory and that the legal flurry he's pledging for Monday is beyond a Hail Mary.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if he spends the next 3 months denying the inevitability of his defeat.
If that happens, the transfer of power would be difficult and awkward at best, even though the process is legally spelled out. And while most Trump supporters might be ready to move on, concession or not, there's debate about how many will go forward harboring his assertion that the election was stolen from him.
There's really no traction for the idea beyond the hardcore Trump diehard. And I really question how many of them there are.
Given the way that politics is right now, I even think that if Donald Trump were to begrudgingly say that he lost in a fair fight, that there would still be tens of millions of his supporters who wouldn't believe it.
2020 might go down as one of the most contentious and divisive elections in history. But considering it was planned and pulled off in the midst of a killer pandemic, some contend we should look upon it as a remarkable success.
Millions of people came to staff the polls and help Americans vote. And so I think it's actually a great triumph of democracy.
How long will the Trump legal fight last? Most experts argue not long, unless there's some dramatic evidence not yet made public. The ballots from the Electoral College will be presented to Congress on January 6th, at which time any member of the House or Senate can object and plead their case.